What's up, everybody? Alright, as per usual, I am very, very far behind on the grind. I'm still going for 5-star Hyperion, so we need to get this moving nice and quick. We need to get a tweet out. Crap, somebody gave me a good tweet yesterday. I don't remember what it was. Okay, let's go with this. Dearest at Marvel Champions, if I get Hyperion from the arena, what should his name be? P.S. I am now live. Oh, I should add this. My wife said it can't just be Hyperion because that's what hers is called. Tweet. Eddie Gonzalez sent it over $2 before the 2-minute mark. Sent it over $2 before the 1-minute mark, I think it was even. Saying hi. Eddie, thank you very much, dude. Wait, Famron Cow, dude, what the heck is going on? I had to scroll up because there was a donation before that, Ethan, from Cameron's from Cameron's Wario, basically. Famron Cathy sent it over $2 saying first donation. Thank you very much, dude. Eddie's already got 3 in there. What the heck? And then Power of DreamX sent over $2 saying, let's do this. What's your target score? Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. We have all these donations. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and... Well, we're going to be slapping Eddie, since he is currently the big D. Slap. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that, Eddie. And everybody else, really. I shouldn't just be thanking you. But, yeah, thank you, Famron Cathy, Eddie Gonzalez, and Power of DreamX. Dear Marvel Champions, I don't know if this qualifies as a superpower, but I'm 100% accurate at finding cat vomit in the dark with my bare feet. Wow. Wow. Damn it, dude. That one was way better than the tweet I sent out. We should have went with that for sure. If only I saw it, man. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Alright, we'll have to save that one for tomorrow or something. Okay. Let me do these fights so we can get to the arena, because, yeah, like I said, I'm far behind. We gotta get this going. Need to get this done. Power of DreamX sent it over another $2 saying the hype is real for once. And then Famron Cathy also sent in over another $3 saying, no, I want the D. Dude, thank you to both of you guys once again. It's gotta go to Waluigi over here, Famron Cathy. Thank you, both of you guys once again. Appreciate that, guys. Hold up, another. Oh my goodness, I can't even get into. I can't even do a fight. Power of DreamX sent it over another $2 saying a D off, not awkward. Wow. Ah, man, before I could even change it though, Eddie sent over another $5. Guys, what is going on tonight? Is this intentional to keep me from the arena? What is happening? Eddie, the big D is back to you, man. Thank you very much. Power DreamX and Eddie, thank you both, you guys. Alright, I'm doing this fight. I'm doing this damn fight. This is the most annoying fight in all of AQ. Actually, this is not even the most annoying fight in all of AQ anymore. The most annoying fight is that damn Void. I just cannot seem to do well against that Void fight. We'll try again tonight, though, if it's cleared up, but yeah, it has not been going all that well for me. Ooh, do I throw the heavy attack after a special one? If she'll even throw it. No, I got no balls tonight. You know what? Screw it. After the next SP1, we're gonna throw the heavy. Please don't evade. Nice. I'm trying to bait a heavy attack from her. She's not throwing it, though. There we go. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, okay. I thought I got 0 Furies there for a second. Alright, come on. Give me a whole bunch of Furies this time. So I can hit her with the SP3. 2. That's fire it. Why not? Ugh. Took 47% yesterday solo. The debuffs got me. Kind of makes me want to rank 5 Hawk. Not really give Hot Guy prestige. Wow. That's pretty good, dude. 7% solo. Alright, cool. The fight ended up not being that bad. Hey, Brown and Morgan, what's up, Thanatos? What's up, everybody else? I really did not get a chance to say hi to everybody. What's up, Real Deal? Eddie saying my D. It is your D, man. Alright. Let's go hype. See if I can heal this guy up a little bit. BG, how are you, sir? Steven, I'm doing good. Think notifications are broken? Yeah, what else is new? These damn YouTube notifications always busted. Oh, I was really hoping he wouldn't throw that special. I was hoping he wouldn't throw that one either. I need to get this guy to special 2s, not special 1s. Come on, dude. Don't throw these all day. You can't... When he has armor ups like that, it's... Wait a minute, I still gained Furies that time. I thought it lowered the chance of it. Now I'm confused. He's going down fast enough anyway. With the addition of suicides, this fight ain't too bad. Without suicides, sometimes this fight can be pretty annoying. Oh, I was just about to throw my special. Dicer, what's up, dude? Quit talking, get to grinding. Good call, Delithius. BG, what do you want your next 6-star to be? Would Awakening, Nebula, or Luke Cage be good in your mind? No. That is what I do not want to see. I like both of those champions, but no, I don't really want to awaken either of those. My next 6-star champion, I have no idea because I am saving all my shards for the next batch of champions. So it'll likely I'm really looking for somebody else aside from the champions that are in there at the moment. There's some good options in there still that I, of course, do not have. But really looking for something else. Oh no, I'm about to sneeze, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it in. Oh my god, it just came out. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I know I just probably shattered your eardrums. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to take my headset off in time, but I couldn't. Oh my god. Ended up being like a half sneeze, half noise. Oh. Okay, there we go. I got it out of me that time. An actual sneeze. I was able to mute the microphone. I couldn't do it, man. What could I do in that fight? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I've never done that. I've always been able to mute it before. I should have just paused the fight once I felt it coming. Man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Can someone clip that? Oh, wait. Yeah, not on YouTube, unfortunately. Not loud. Sounded wet, though. How's your screen? Okay. No, it wasn't wet at all, actually. It wasn't really a sneeze. It was like a cough, sneeze kind of thing. I kind of do want to blow my nose now, though, just because got that congested feeling a little bit. Fun fact, Brian used to scream "Cookie Crisp" during his sneeze. It's true. I did used to do that. In fact, I used to jump off of a chair. I used to do this at my job, by the way. I would stand on top, like if I felt the sneeze coming around, I would stand up on top of a chair, I would jump off, and time it so that like when I hit the ground, that's when the sneeze hit, and then I would attach Kuuki Crisp at the end of it. Anyway, I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Okay. So that was an interesting start to the stream. Anyway, let's get in the arena, shall we? Yeah. Let's get in the arena. Brian, do you know what I hate? The effing help system. Me too, dude. Me too. Help system blows. Crap, did I want to join with this team? Yeah, this is fine, whatever. Anyone got Hyperion in their first 4-star crystal? I certainly did not. Who to upgrade to rank 5 between 4-star Medusa, Hyperion, or Angela? I would recommend Medusa or Hyperion over Angela. Between the two, it kind of depends on what you need and what your personal preference is. Some people feel Medusa is better, some people feel Hyperion is better. But between the three, I recommend not going with Angela. Like, she's an okay option if that was your only option, but I do feel the other two are better. Cutoff's good call, Dicer. Thank you. Eddie sent it over another $2 saying, I wanted to distract you. So it is true. That was your intention. Well, it's working because it took me a long time to kill that little raccoon here. But thank you for another $2, dude. Appreciate it, man. I appreciates it. BG, I'm at Realm of Legends, OG Black Panther. Nice, dude. Get it, man. Get it. You're the one that's been sending me updates on the Twitters, right? Sometimes I don't always look at the names, but I'm pretty sure it was you. Hey BG, since Iceman is made of ice, is he always hard? Making... Wait, what? Making him good in bed. Wow. The Power of DreamX sending over another $6 saying good speedrun time for new celebrity quest. Oh, you mean like right now with you guys trolling me? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, hell no. Definitely not. And then Derek H also sent over $5 saying I tried to hold it in. I tried to hold it in BG 2018. Wow. Wait, Power of DreamX, what does this put you up to, though? Does that put you... It was 2, 4, 6, 12. Okay. The big D is finally yours, my friend. The big D is finally yours. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that, man. The now $12 from you. Thank you as well, Derek H. Jay Divine, what's up, dude? What up, Bry Guy? I left my Lions today because I was frustrated from the lack of participation. Since I bailed before Lions for a whole Lion spammed global saying I'm a jumper. Had to change in-game name. Holy crap, wow, really? Damn. That's pretty messed up. I wouldn't worry too much about the global chat, though. I mean, now that you change your name, there's no problem anyway, but yeah. That's, like, it's kind of, I mean, it's probably not as funny to you as it is to me, but just like, imagine the chat. This guy's a jumper! Like, of all the things to be saying, what a weird thing to say. Good luck finding a new alliance, though, man. Tried to hold it in is what I told her before she got pregnant. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Eddie sending over another $3 saying mine. Alright, it is yours. Hold, please. Hold, please. Make sure I don't lose this fight at least. Oh, come on. Really? I couldn't dash in and then parry on top of all that? This crossbones, man. giving me some real grief here. Thank you. I needed that crit at the end. Alright. Eddie, thank you very much once again, dude. Wait. Did I do the wrong number? No, that's the right number. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. No, it's funny now, but I was pissed then. Maybe I should have waited until after war. But when you're alliance, when you're in an alliance where people are inactive for days, and you're getting one map 5 crystal with a full 30, yeah, dude. Yeah, I bet it's frustrating, man. That sounds very frustrating. Yeah, I would have bailed a while ago. Dude. BG, quick question: who is your favorite 5-star champion? I want to know, please. Medusa. What are you naming your Hyperion? I don't know. So, I don't know if you guys saw the tweet that I sent out tonight, but basically, my wife says that I can't... Like, I have to come up with a name for my Hyperion, because hers is already called Hyperion, and basically she has dibs on that, you know. So we need a new name for my Hyperion. I don't know. What? Maybe just, like, Muscles McGee or something like that? I don't know. Do you see Seaton's video today? Do you think he is burned out? I did not see Seaton's video. No. I have no idea what's going on with Seaton these days. I know he took some time off because he was traveling. I don't think he... I remember a while ago, I think he said that he didn't even play Alliance War anymore, though. So I'm pretty sure he's probably been not too into the game for a while now or something like that. But I don't know. That's just a guess. I haven't talked to him about it or anything, of course. Damn, 27 million. Yeah, I'm at 27 million. Kind of far behind. I really want it to be around 30 to 32 at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start spending the units to refresh. I got a little bit caught up in some other things today. Couldn't get too many arenas in. BG, this may sound absurd. But I think they have to reduce the balance. I think they have to reduce and balance the rewards in Alliance War. Previously, it was outdated. Now it is widening the gap too much between players. Stakes too high. Too much stress. That's not weird at all, dude. I think a lot of people feel the same way. They might word it a little bit differently, so you might catch some flack depending on the way you word it. But I think that I think what you said is fine. People want Alliance Quest rewards to be improved and be more brought in line with Alliance War, and that would be a big step in you know, kind of balancing that whole thing out. What's up, BG? How's it going? Jizz, what's up, dude? Haven't been able to catch your stream since I'm in New York, but stopped by to say good luck in your grind. Oh, that's right, dude. I was gonna say I haven't seen you in a while. Cool, man. Enjoy New York. Enjoy New York. But yeah, man, everything's going good around here, around these parts. Is 75 minutes good? Oh, that's what your question was, Power Dream X. I'm sorry, dude. Is 75 minutes good for the current Celebrity Challenge quest? I have no idea, unfortunately. I haven't heard any. That's the first Legends time that I heard for it. Previous Legends times for events have been closer to the 1 hour mark. Actually, so the one I did was like the Web Slinger Challenge. I got Legends for that. And I think an hour and 15 minutes was like was about the cutoff. Maybe it was an hour and 12. I don't know. So maybe 75 minutes is good. I don't know how. And this one seems slower than that one because you can't deal damage for the first few hits or something like that, right? So that might be a good time, dude. I wish I could tell you better, but that's literally the first Legends time that I've heard for the event. Demiak, what's up, dude? What to call your Hyperion Bishop 2.0? Wow, that's messed up, dude. BJ got the OG Vision deal, and he is awesome. Johnny, nice, dude. I really wish I could get it myself. Wow, I see Dooley Ray here with a suggestion, Loperion. That's actually... It's not bad, but, man, I feel like that's degrading for my Hyperion, you know? Why does mine gotta be low? Why does my wife get to have the high one? Oh! Alright, thank you, Auto Block. Dude was evading like crazy. BJ just pulled Hood as second 4-star Mystic. First was Loki. Is he good anywhere? If so, what rank do I need him at? Max rank 3 at the moment, and I'm regretting my decision to rank 4 Winter Soldier. So I am missing resources. Hood, I mean, Hood can be okay. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Hood. I wouldn't take him to rank 4 personally. Hood can be okay though in Alliance War, both defensively and offensively. He's not bad. Not the greatest defender by any means, but sometimes he could sneak in a kill. More so before Blade kind of took over everything, but and if you have to be running Mystic Dispersion for it too. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of him myself. I would treat him more just as like arena champion, and if you could use him questing as like backup or something, that's pretty much what I would do. Eddie sent over $7 saying, I live in Coachella and offered my place to Seton for the weekend, and I might have come off creepy. Wait, is Coachella actually like a town? I just thought it was like the name of the event or something like that. I really don't know much about that whole scene. That's pretty funny though, dude. Probably didn't come off creepy, man. That's probably just in your head. That's probably just in your head. When people have offered some things like that in the past, it doesn't really come off creepy, but of course, for whatever reason, it might just not work out. He probably had other arrangements all set up and everything. I wouldn't worry about it coming off creepy. Thank you very much for another $7 though, dude. We need to adjust that to 20. Hold up. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. What's up, Tara? What's up, Midnight Rider? BG, I'm about to retire from game, but just got a Medusa and I have a generic Awakening gem. Should I use it on her and do Labyrinth and say goodbye? I mean, why not? If you're thinking you're not going to be playing afterwards and you want to crush Labyrinth before you go, sure, why not? Amount of arena needed to have gold resources to rank is insane. If it's mean to be run in the background, is there mechanics reduce your champs in order? I mean, Kabama's already announced that they're looking into the whole gold thing. They said it on the forums. They're looking at ways at giving players more gold. But yeah, they don't want to just bring back the gold realms, right? They have to keep it so that it's something meaningful in the game. Ziski, what's going on, dude? Hope you're a good amigo. Yeah, dude, everything's good here. As long as you don't miss, otherwise you'd have no Hyperion. Wow. Oh, please don't let it be no Hyperion. I really want this guy, man. I got an in-game friend request from some 4Loki member. His IGN was some lame crap like Drorium or something. Don't know him or what he wanted, so I deleted him. Damn, rip to the Drorium. Rip Cameron. It's a small town. Oh, is it? Okay. Hey BG, you got 4-star Starkey today. Unduped, of course. Can you get me through Realm of Legends easy? Easily? No. Can he do it? Yes, absolutely. I'd say he's a good option for it. I do think that the easiest option for Realm of Legends, though, is champions that have high sustainability. Like Wolverine or X-23. X-23 is probably the best because she's got really good sustainability while also having decent enough damage that doesn't take forever. The fights will be longer than if you had like a perfect fight with Stark Spidey or Star-Lord or something like that, but I think the sustainability in something like that is better. But he could certainly do it. It's not going to be easy. You're going to need to put in some time to practice up with him and stuff like that, but he can certainly get it done for you. You will need another option for Wolverine, but the rest of it he can do. Hit my 4.2 for Mephisto. Hope it's enough. So I'm now hating Arena. Or as I'm now hating Arena. I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. Actually, surprisingly, Scott, I feel okay about Arena. Which is weird because at this point in time when I was grinding for Bishop, yeah, I really wanted to claw my eyes out. I really didn't want to keep playing Arena. But this time, for some reason, I feel okay. But 4.2 for Mephisto, you should be good, dude. I'm very confident in that score. No guarantees, of course. There's no way for me to guarantee it, but I do feel pretty confident that you got him. My student is driving me crazy tonight. How's your night going? B. Daniels. It's going alright for me, dude. Bummer to hear about you being driven crazy. Yo, BG, is the Black Bolt in Labyrinth going to be affected by his update? You mean the one... Oh, okay, yeah, you already corrected. It's Realm of Legends. I don't know. I would imagine, yes, it is going to be affected by it. I thought about that myself, too. But maybe not, because sometimes they don't always update those kinds of things. Like Rhino in Realm of Legends, he doesn't have the Unstoppable Charge, so maybe they wouldn't update it for him. I kind of hope that they don't, because it was a really cool thing. It doesn't like make or break the run. If you get that far into Labyrinth, you're going to be fine to finish it. But it was a pretty cool, unique thing to look forward to inside of Labyrinth. So I hope they leave it the same. But who knows? If it like takes up more space in their game files, that maybe they'll have to remove it or something like that. Upgrade the gold rewards across the board. What's up, Chris LaFleur? I don't think they need to necessarily upgrade the gold rewards entirely. I made a video about this already, but I think there needs to be an alternative to Arena where you still have to put in effort to get the rewards. I don't like things just being given out for free. Oh, crap. Neurotox. No, I'm dead. There's no chance. Damn, that was a 5-star. Damn it, I should have focused more. Anyway, I like the fact that decisions matter and rewards matter and stuff like that. I mean, you can even see with something small, like once you hit the level cap in this game, like you no longer get experience as a reward, and questing doesn't feel as good suddenly. And people will say, like, well, why don't you just remove gold or something like that? That's been brought up in the past. There kind of needs to be like a global currency in this game, I feel. And that's what gold represents, is that global currency that can be used for multiple things. But anyway, I don't want it to necessarily just be upgraded across the board. I think that as long as there is an alternative method to getting it that's fun, like I thought that this this infinite dungeon thing, I really thought that this was going to be a permanent game mode. It doesn't seem like it is. So I thought that's kind of the direction that Kabam was going into. But they did say they were going to look into other ways of getting gold. So like the addition of when they added gold to Alliance War, I thought that was pretty good. But like, does there really need to be more gold from the arena? Probably not, because the people who don't like arena, they're just going to continue to not like arena and not get the gold anyway. So, BG, sorry if I updated you on where I'm at in Realm of Legends. Oh, dude, you don't need to say sorry. You can keep sending over updates, dude. You can keep sending over updates about that. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. I like getting pictures of stuff like that on Twitter, at least. Feel like I've become a Kabam apologist. Told Scene he should move on from the game. Man, I gotta be honest. I'm not really sure what that word means. That word gets thrown around in politics all the time, right? I feel like that's one of those BS words that people say when, like, just because they don't have the same opinion as you on something, right? Because I get that in the comments sometimes, and I'm like, dude, I like the game. Like, what do you want me to say? I enjoy playing the game, just because I don't have the same opinion as you about it, right? Like, yeah, whatever though. Anyway, B Daniels sending over $2 saying just cuz, dude. B Daniels, thank you very much, dude. As always, he keeps grinding my gears. Literally, all I hear is cash register sounds every time. Damn, dude. Well, thank you very much for the $2. Apologist equals making excuses for someone else or some organization. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those words that is such a weird word to me. I guess it has a purpose, but like a lot of words, sometimes they don't get used the right way. I've never heard somebody like really intelligent use that word before. No offense to anybody who's ever left a comment on my channel with that kind of thing, but yeah. It's like one of those. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you just disagree with the person, and you use that word instead of expressing how you really feel. Instead of having like an actual conversation, you just throw that as in like frustration because they don't share the same opinion. BG, okay, who is your favorite 4-star? Please don't say Medusa, because every time you say that, my head hurts. Not trying to affect you. Dude, Medusa's awesome. I don't know, favorite 4-star? You know what? Maybe my favorite 4-star is Archangel, because he's a monster even as a 4-star. Ooh, no, Void. It's Void. Yeah, it's Void. Of course. I should have known Void's my second favorite champion in the entire game, so of course. BG acting like he knows words. Yeah, you're right, dude. I don't know words at all, but that's the vibe I get from that, at least from that expression or whatever it is. I saw your comment earlier too, Dubes, about Mad Cat. Mad Cat has close to your score 12 hours ago. I know, dude. Yeah, I know. Hey BG, is 6 million really enough for the 4-star hype? I'm quite new player, so getting that high is quite the grind already, but many people seem to reach above 9 million for it. Samuel, I really don't know. I mean, of course, that's what I'm thinking, otherwise I wouldn't put it up there, but it's just a guess, and if you want the champion, I always recommend going higher. Hey BG received a wrong number call, and the girl at the other end said to talk dirty to her, so I described the floor behind my fridge. Damn, dude, was she into it? We need a follow-up. We need a part 2 to that story. Was she into it? As a Cabana apologist, I was defending them because I feel like they've done a lot to improve the game. For sure, man. Yeah, for sure. The game is, in my opinion, the game has gotten better over the last year. But people don't see the good side of it. They only see not just in this game, but just in life in general. People will. It's a lot easier for people to see what they don't like than to appreciate what they do like. That's just always how it is, you know. You could watch, like, I guarantee you, people are gonna see like this new Avengers movie, and clearly this has been built up for years. All these storylines converging and everything like that, and however many millions of dollars have gone into the movie. And I guarantee, like, the things that are gonna stick out in people's minds is not, wow, what a mind-blowing experience. This is the coolest thing. It's gonna be like, did you see that one scene where this, you know, this line doesn't sound like it would have come out of this character's mouth or something like that, right? That's just always how it is. And yeah, there's a lot that you can pick out about this game that's pretty funky at times, but there's so much good about it too. But yeah, if you talk about any of the good to somebody who's like really pissed about the game or something like that, then that's all they see is you know, what they want to see. If I've been to 2 alliances since my home was disbanded, and a while back, and still can't find a place where I'm just as comfortable. I don't want to be hopping, but I want to be comfy. Thoughts? Amir, don't settle, dude. Don't settle. Find a place that fits. At the same time, there is a little bit of a period where, you know, you kind of need to like feel people out. Like alliances, man, a lot of alliances are very tight. And when you first join the alliance, you might not just automatically be included in that tightness. You might not get all like the jokes that go around in the line chats and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of that needs like a little bit of an adjustment there. But if it's more than that, if it's like you don't like the way the alliances ran, they're doing different maps than what you want to do, or maybe they don't go as hard in Alliance War, or maybe they go too hard in Alliance War for your liking, then yeah, then you can find a new alliance. But other than that, man, like just don't settle. Don't settle is what I would say. Find a place that you could see yourself liking, you know, months or even come 2019, you still enjoy the alliance, you know. I have 4-star, rank 5, 699 Void. I don't see what's so great about him, but I don't know how he works because I've never used him and don't feel like reading for 30 minutes to figure him out. Dicer, well, you might not feel like reading for 30 minutes, but do you feel like watching a 24-minute video about Void? Very proud of that video I made for Void. I think it's higher quality than my typical videos. Teaches you pretty much everything you need to know about the character if you haven't already seen him. We'll show you all of the different debuffs and what they mean without just sitting there reading the character profile. Like, it actually shows you in action. So yeah, I don't know if you ever saw that video, but I recommend checking it out. It might be a little bit too long for your liking too, which is fair. I've tried to in future videos where I try that hard, I am going to try to condense it a little bit more, but there is a lot to the character. ABG, where can you find Hillary Clinton's speeches? I don't know, man. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Don't bring up any kind of politics stuff, man. I really don't like to have that stuff in the chat. Exactly like a core group, and it feels hard to communicate, and that affects how the game runs in AQ, for example, and even Alliance War. Yeah, it can feel like that sometimes for sure. Okay, I'm gonna read up. All right, hang on. So if house invites aren't creepy, I've got one on the 9th floor. Anything you say is creepy. Want to come over and maybe spoon a little? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's crossing the line, man. Also, listened to a HOS podcast today. Never played the game. Was fun though. HOS. What game is HOS? Yeah, let me. All right, I was gonna look it up, but just tell me what that is, because I'm not sure what HOS is. I can't think of anything. For the Chadwick Challenge, you are going to need a sustainability champ. Did you notice that DDD took 3 hours to complete with Iceman, and Seaton took 1 hour 20 minutes with Blade? Medusa time? Question mark. No, I didn't watch anybody's run through there, so I'm not even sure exactly what the place looks like. Oh, Heroes of the Storm. Okay, normally people abbreviate that as HOTS, H-O-T-S. That game, man. That game. I mean, the game's interesting. It's free, so if you want to try it, of course you could. But I'm not into it. I played it. I played a fair amount, by the way. I've played, I don't know, maybe 50 hours in that game or something like that. So I've played it more than enough to have a good opinion on it. But it's one of those games where it's just not. It doesn't have the depth that I'm looking for. Like the other MOBA games, the other larger MOBA games, like well, I don't know a ton about League of Legends, but I do know that League of Legends is a deeper game. But Dota 2, I've spent easily over 1,000 hours in that game, and the depth in that game just I don't know, it blows away Heroes of the Storm, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Not everybody's looking for a game that goes that deep. Some people just want a game where things are kind of up and running a little bit faster. You don't have an item system to manage and stuff like that. That's totally fair. But that's what I'm looking for when I play a MOBA. I rather I want the items. I want that depth. I want the other things that are in that game that are not in Heroes of the Storm. But that's cool that you listened to a podcast and found it interesting. IBG, I have a tier 2 alpha in the overflow about to expire. My only options to rank 4 are Ghost Rider and Quake, both unduped. What do you think? I would say either of those options are great, dude. Both of them can be ranked 4 without being awakened. kind of depends on what you are currently looking for. If you need more sustainability, you're going to want to go with Ghost Rider and some of the other tools that he has. But of course, Quake is great as well. Both some of the best champions in the game for sure. I'd say you can't go wrong with either one. I'd probably favor Ghost Rider myself, just because I like having those sustainable options. And you never know when they're going to update AQ, and maybe the next AQ you'll need that type of champion, even if you don't need them right now necessarily. Most people want it deep. Yeah, false def. Actually, going back to like the depth thing, so I could even give an example about this game. Some people, like, you remember when Kabam was talking about items around 12.0, or it was more of people like saying they didn't want items, and then Kabam had to respond, because Kabam never said that they were going to add items. They did say they were going to increase customization in the game, which I do think would have led to items, like most people thought. But a lot of people didn't want that. I think that would increase the depth in this game a lot. But not everybody was on board with something like that. A lot of people brought up because, you know, they thought it was going to cost them more money and stuff like that. I wonder if there was no money involved, what people would have thought about an item system, because I think it would have just been incredible, dude. Like, man. Being able to customize your character and like figure out strategies outside of the fight to make yourself more powerful, and maybe just give yourself more options to overcome things in the fights. I think that would have been incredible. But, oh well. Sup BG, what's up Maz? Also, the town smells like weed, but 420 was yesterday. What the F? I mean, depending on what town you're in. It doesn't matter what day it is. I nearly had to walk home, Brian. Just got off work, but my dad came in, thank God. I was actively thinking about every sound I made tonight due to that movie. Oh, Jesus, dude. Was there like a bunch of creepy audio stuff going on in that movie? Yo, BG, this game's straight from hell, but it's heavenly to play. Keep up that grind. I guess I understand what you're saying. Thanks, man. Yeah, the grind continues on. No money involved. This game could be awesome. See, I don't. It's weird. I think there needs to be money involved in this game. And I'm not just talking about, like, of course, you know, of course, the people working need to make a living and support their families. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying not everybody has the time to put into the game, so you can kind of you get a wider audience if you're able to catch people who both have time. And then people who have money, right? And you get to, like, people get to choose what they want to use to progress in this game. And I think without both of those groups, the game wouldn't be as good. Man, I feel like the community is what makes this game. The game is cool and everything like that, but it's the community that makes it. Hey BG, is it just me, or is there another two-letter pronoun used to refer to oneself as the object of a verb or preposition? Wow. You're not gonna get me this time. You're not gonna get me with that this that you got me with last time. Is it just me? Me. ABG, glad to see you're still grinding. What do you think if they added a feature champion in Alliance Quest? If you use this champion, you could earn extra points in AQ. That was brought up before when people were trying to think of ways to increase the score, like, or increase the skill in Alliance War, where you got additional points for using certain champions, and those certain champions would rotate, kind of almost like a defender. Or I'm sorry, almost like an attacker diversity system without necessarily forcing it. And originally, I thought ideas like that sounded really cool, similar to your idea where you get extra points for Alliance Quest. But then I realized all that would do is force people into rank ups. Nobody would rank up any champions until they saw what champion they could use to get bonus points. and then they would just rank up that champion. That would take away the decision making that we'd have, and that's a big part of what makes this game interesting too, is that everybody has their own reasoning for ranking up certain champions. So yeah, ultimately, I think it's like a cool idea, but ultimately I think it would, while it would add to Alliance Quest, it would take away from the rest of the game. Items and gears and ISO 8 sets and euros and skill levels and skill ranks and uniform upgrades. Part of the reason I'm having a ton of fun with Marvel Future Fight. Yeah, I can see it, dude. I can see it. When's the next item use? It should be next, actually, Amir. The next 3-day event. The arena one just started, so another 3 days from now. I'm an in-game player, and I feel your stance on gold is a bit condescending to mid-tier players, basically saying to arena or bounce. Guess what'll happen if most of those people do in fact bounce. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying about arena, because arena, I'm not saying for people to play arena. I don't know why people always assume that. Maybe it's just because I play arena. People assume that's my stance on it. But I made a video talking about it, where I said I want Kabam to add additional sources of gold outside of arena. I understand that players don't like playing arena, and they want to get gold from other sources. So yeah, I made an entire video about that. If you want to go check that out, you can. But my stance is not just play arena or GTFO. Yo, BG, removing your crush on Medusa, who would you feed an Awakening Stone to if you had Hype, Approximate Midnight, and Medusa all unduped? I mean, even without my crush on Medusa, I gotta say Medusa's Iski. I just feel like she needs it more than the other two. So Approximate Midnight, she doesn't get the crazy attack boost without having her ability awakened. But you don't necessarily need that to use her in certain game modes. If you're going to take her to Alliance War, for example, the fight is not going to last long enough, typically, for you to get to 75 or 100 hits. At least I don't think. I think what's going to happen more than likely is you're going to complete like your third mission. Even against like a boss, you're going to complete that third mission, and while you have the extra damage boost active, drop an L2 and decimate the enemy. I don't think you need more than that. Maybe you do. It's a little bit hard for me to tell because we haven't seen any Alliance War videos with her taking down a boss or something like that. And it might be a while before we see something like that because she's not the most easy champion to do that with, right? But anyway, I would say Medusa needs it most out of those three. And Hyperion, even if I don't get Hyperion both rounds here, if I can just get him once, I would still take him to rank 4 unawakened, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. Hey BG, will the meetup be family friendly? I'm thinking of taking my family to Seattle for a fun day at the zoo and maybe hit at your meetup. George, yes, it is all ages, family friendly completely for sure, except for after 10 p.m. the venue is 18 or older only. So it's all ages up until 10 p.m. From there, you'd have to take your family and get out, or just kick the rest of your family out, man. I mean, you could stay. I'd be kind of messed up just leaving your kids on the street there in downtown Seattle. But no, and dude, it's a really good area in Seattle. Like there's a bunch of stuff to do. You can check out that whole. I mean, to be honest, I don't get the allure of that whole like Pike's Place kind of touristy attraction kind of thing of Seattle, but it's right down the street. My wife and I, we walked to it from GameWorks when we were there checking out the place. So yeah, like it's in a really good location for that. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to have the meetup right there in downtown Seattle, because there's so much going on around it. So many different places to get food or check out certain things. I think if you planned it out, you could have a good day with the family. Come check out the meetup for a little bit. Duck out before the place goes 18 or older at 10 p.m. And it'd be awesome, man. B-Manny's getting first dibs at our Medusa boss tomorrow with his 455 procs at midnight. Really? Ooh, I'm excited to see that. And I know he's going to be recording, so that's awesome. That's why they still have so much gold and don't want to see more or don't see a gold problem. They got a big boost and keep it because they can't use it all. Was there a part 1 to that? Wait. The main thing that aggravates me about most of the people saying no to more gold and gold realms is they were the ones who spent refill after refill on the first few gold realms. Is that true? I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of the people who spent refills on the gold realms, they're out of gold. A lot of them, at least. I don't know, because I know a lot of people who have gold issues today. They got like 20 million gold from that or something. I don't know. So there's a lot of people who I see have gold issues that really just didn't handle their gold the right way. Like I said in my video too. Yeah, I do want to see Kabam add more gold to the game, in different ways than just arena. But at the same time, you also have to be a little bit smart with your decision making. Just doing something so simple as using only class ISO. Forget about the other ISO. Don't use the wrong color ISO just because you're impatient on ranking up a champion. You're just screwing yourself in the long run. You're missing out on millions and millions of gold that you get just for free, just because people are, you know, they don't care. They don't care about waiting for a level up event. They don't care about using the right class ISO and then selling the extra. It's literally millions and millions of gold that you could have extra. My roster build has been slow, so I don't mind saving gold. Are the ones complaining about not enough gold the same ones popping all the featured GMCs? I don't know, because you should get a lot of, realistically, you should get a lot of gold from featured GMCs too, as long as you are, again, just being smart with your ISO. Because you get a ton of ISO from featured GMCs. You get a ton of it. And if you sell off the stuff before it expires, that's a major source of gold. Every time you duplicate a 4-star champion, that's 60,000 gold just from the ISO that you're selling off. So yeah. Also, an old alliance mate of mine said that she'd be attending with her husband, who also plays. They're pretty cool. Nice, dude. That's awesome, Cameron. Tell them to say that that they know you, kind of thing. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Now everybody's going to be like, hey, I know Cameron, because a lot of people do know you, of course, because you're around in the community a lot. But yeah, I guess I'll know if it's a couple. There's a few couples going though, which is cool, man. There's maybe like 3 or 4 like husband and wife groups that have told me they're going. I never touched the gold realm, just threw 10 million in our treasury for the F of it, and have 37 mil. If you're active in arena, there's really no gold issue. If you're not, then there really isn't any great source of it. There should be other good means of attaining gold for players. See, that's exactly how I feel, dudes. Yeah, if you play arena, of course, you have no issues with it if you play enough. But it should not be the only source. But it also should be something that shouldn't, it can't just be given out for free, otherwise, what's the point of it? Decisions have to matter. I want there to be other ways to get it, but it still has to matter. I got up to over 11 million gold from the first gold realm, then back up to like 8 mil from the second. I have 190k gold right now. Running on fumes there. First 3 gold realms gave around 25 mil gold max. I think I spent around 2 million every week with donations and rank ups. Adding more gold to arena is just pointless, and adding gold realms is lazy AF. Yeah, exactly. So what I forgot to, for the people who saw that video too, the other reason why I brought up why gold realms is a bad idea is because it's not the only problem in this game. I think a lot of time people look at this game and they like compartmentalize everything. Is that the right word even? Where they look at there should be one way to get this thing, right? Like gold realms give you gold, but what else do they do? Other than that, it's a boring auto fight quest. Like, when we also need other content to keep us entertained in this game, right? A lot of players just don't have gold because they have nothing, they have no motivation to play the game, because maybe they already beat Labyrinth of Legends, or maybe they beat it once and have no intention of beating it 7 times to beat it 100%. Or maybe their roster is fine, so they don't need to occasionally jump in the arena to grab a basic champion or something like that, right? So Kabam can solve multiple problems with adding a new game mode, which is, I mean, at least that's what I thought they were gonna do, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. If this is just gonna be a temporary thing with the dungeons, I mean, that's really what I was thinking they were gonna do. But anyway, yeah, the point is they need to solve more than just one problem, and I think they realize that too. Usually the developers understand that completely, whereas a lot of times the players might not realize the big picture of all the issues going on. Or they'll realize it, but don't realize that there's ways to kind of connect them and solve them at the same time. I don't want free stuff. I want to actually spend my time on something alongside Arena that helps with gold. Exactly. So we're on the same page, Swaggy Sposter. We're on the same page. But a lot of people look at me and they just... it's exactly what that other guy said. Of why do I think that only people playing Arena should have gold or something like that. Whatever the actual comment was. I get those comments all the time. Like, I made a video specifically saying that should not... That's not what I believe. But still, that's what people assume. They might bring dungeons back under a different name after the set is done. Hopefully. Hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they do. Hopefully this is... Like, what I'm really hoping is that this is also just a... Like, kind of the first effort at the whole playing with... Like, this is the first effort with being able to play with your friends outside of your alliance, and this is a co-op mode, right? Maybe there'll be a co-op PvP kind of mode where it's like mini alliance wars, because that's what a lot of us were expecting, right? When they first announced that they were working on something like this, a lot of us were expecting a mini alliance wars, and maybe that still is coming in the future. I hope it is, man. I want to see co-op where it is like this infinite dungeon thing that they have going on. And I also want to see co-op where it's, you know, a small-scale alliance war. Circles are cool, but you know what's a better shape? Arrows that point forward. What? What the heck is... What are you talking about? What is my wife saying? I feel like there's some kind of message in there that I'm not seeing. Alright, do I still have more 5 stars? No. Sorry in advance if we win War Mom. Oh man. You guys are still trying to tank wars a little bit. Play tons of Arena, have gold issues. Plus gold is not the only issue. You still need battle chips and units. I had 12 million gold and I spent it wise. I haven't opened 3 6-stars because only 1 million gold right now. Yeah, you're right. We also need battle chips, which is... I mentioned that in the video too. There needs to be an alternative to Arena for battle chips also, which is why I really wanted us to get battle chip rewards for this new game mode. But I don't think there was any mention of that in the doc, unless I missed it. Because to be fair, I didn't read it all that carefully. But yeah. ABG, do you think it's worth putting a generic gem in 5-star vision? Also, I got 1 skill, 1 science, and 2 mutant gems to spare. Yeah, dude, if I got that offer, I would definitely give him a generic 5-star awakening gem. I wouldn't regret it one bit. Yeah, dude. The only thing to consider about that offer and giving him the generic before you do, if you can't rank him up right away, then I would hold off, because they might bring back a vision offer, you know, 6 months from now, and maybe you can just, like, if you wanted to, you could pick him up again and duplicate him that way. But otherwise, I would absolutely slap the generic in him. I think he's worth it. I think he's one of the best champs in the game. I have 3.1 mil, and that's all pretty much from selling expiring ISO, and I've got over 1,800 in stash, plus I play Arena, just not much as you. Yeah. I don't play Arena as much as people think, too, which kind of, this is, I mean, it's kind of a bad timing for me to say that, because I have a 724 streak going for Hyperion right now. But there's been so many weeks where I didn't even get 1,000 5-star shards in the Arena. You know, I was getting the, what is it, like 31 to 45% rewards or something like that, which means there's 30% of the player base grinding Arena harder than me for a lot of these weeks. So I do it consistently, which I think is a big deal. Where I do, you know, I do spend time in the Arena every day, but some people get the impression that like I'm getting every single champion that comes to the Arena and stuff like that. I definitely grind more Arena than the average player for sure. I'm not denying that, but I think some people overestimate the amount of Arena grinding that I actually do. You don't say play Arena or bounce, but many others do say it. I see your vids, and they are compelling. Yeah, I mean, others do say it for sure. You're right. I just don't like when people assume that that's what I'm saying either, you know? Thanks, BG and Ziski. We'll take him to rank 3 and then decide on the gem after. Okay, cool. Oh, one other thing. I guess he doesn't really need to be high sig level, but it certainly helps. So if you don't have any sig stones to give him, maybe hold off for a little bit too. You know, wait till you can get him to, like, even just sig like 40 would be a decent start, you know. But if you can't do that, maybe it's not enough. Read up, sucker. It's about your wife's shapes thing. Okay, hang on. Randall almost got lucky. The box of treats almost slipped out of my hands. Oh my god, that would have been a feast. Where is your last comment here, Dicer? I think she means it'd be better to move on from this crap instead of still whining about the same junk day in and day out. That's very true. I don't know if that's what she meant, but I definitely agree with that statement right there, man. Whining about the same thing day in day out gets old. A lot of times, I feel like that stuff gets in the way. Like if you intentionally avoid topics where people are complaining, like, I'll tell you guys straight up, man, I'm not going to watch anybody's video where I feel like they're just going to be complaining. It's just going to bring me down, and I could just be having fun instead. Or I'll get wrapped up in comments or something like that where I could just be playing the game and having fun instead of getting wrapped up in those comments. Like, it doesn't do any good, man. It doesn't do any good. Outside of, you know, like, it's fine if I'm just talking like this, because then I could still be playing Arena. But I'm sure many of you guys are getting wrapped up in conversations right now where instead of doing that, could have just been playing the game, getting better rewards, having more fun, and that kind of thing. So it's best to avoid it, man. It's best to avoid it. Yeah, sometimes things need to be talked about, but I also see the other side of it where it just consumes people, and that's all they think about, all they talk about. That goes for stuff outside of just this game too, by the way. I'm not even kidding. Like, you guys know I don't watch a whole lot of TV and movies and stuff like that. It goes beyond what I've kind of talked about in the past. Like, I will intentionally avoid a like a drama movie or drama TV show because it has an effect on you mentally. Like, not it might not be a big effect, but I don't know. Like, if you watch somebody who's having, you watch a movie where there's like relationship troubles or about their jobs and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just makes me. It like made me hate my own job more. Like, it's weird the way our minds work, but I honestly feel that way. I don't need to just watch, I don't need to just stare at like a rainbow at the same time either, but this is exactly what I meant. Dicer gets me. Oh, okay. So that was spot on, huh? Well, that wouldn't be the first time I misunderstood what my wife was trying to tell me. That's why I avoid America, BG. Too much drama? I guess so. I feel like the gold conversation happened for an hour. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Let's move on from the gold stuff, guys. It has been too long already. It has been too long already, man. I know you don't get every champ. Just saying, I just barely hit 2 million 5-star and haven't played others at all. That's what I meant by not playing much. Sometimes I do hit all milestones. Just not this one. Yeah, oh, no, I definitely understand. I definitely understand. Thanatos sending over $2 saying not broke yet. When's Lola getting friends? She already has a friend. A cat. She already has that, man. There is no more friends coming. She's good with that. She's a loner animal. She really doesn't even like to be bothered by other animals. She just wants to sleep by herself. Thanks for the $2 though, dude. But stop trying to get us to get more animals. Well, BG, I know you're a grinder, but compared my stats to yours, and I outnumber you by over 58,000 PvP fights. How is that possible? Do you really, Last Sarnian? Damn, dude, you're crushing it. Brian, those are called feelings. It's okay to have them. I guess so, man. Screw feelings. You know what? Screw feelings, man. It's not okay to have feelings. Pass. Not true she loved Gizmo and Callie. Did she actually, though? Whenever I was there, I guess they were warming up to each other, right? Are you going to start refreshing your 6 stars at some point soon? Habakrom, I will, but not on stream. But yeah, I'm not going to wait till the last minute. I'm definitely going to be refreshing, yeah. My plan is to... because by the time the stream is over, my champions will be up like relatively soon-ish. And then when I play Arena off stream, I have like a good 40-45 minute downtime between my, when all my champions need to refresh. So I'm going to use that time to refresh my 6 stars. And in 45 minutes, when you're refreshing 6-star champions, in 45 minutes I could probably get a good... like 4 million points, you know? I think people were saying they get like 1 million points every 10 minutes, something like that. That sounds about right. Thanatos sending over another $2 saying hashtag friends for Lola fund or food. Friends are better though. Well, if you asked Lola that, I guarantee she would say that food is better. That's what she's gonna get. That's what she's gonna get with that $2, dude. Thank you again, Thanatos. Appreciate it, man. Moab saying, yeah, she did towards the end. Okay. Left top tier alliance to join one that won't be held back by my lack of donations. Just do what you need to do and stop crying. My view on it. Yeah, I agree with that pretty much. Like I said, it's fine to talk about certain things, but it gets to a point where it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Talk about something else or just have fun. I feel like well, I already talked about that. Let me stop repeating myself. Hey BG, currently my prestige is 6482, and I'm close to another rank 5 5-star.
I want to take Gwenpool, who is unduped. If I use my generic, my prestige will be 7k. Do you think it'll be worth it to you? Worth it? I use her a lot. For me, she's fallen off a lot. Aces to Pug. I gotta say, she's fallen off a lot. For a lot of people that I see who once used Gwenpool a lot too, they've kind of Gwenpool's kind of fallen off for them. I don't think B Manny's in here, but B Manny could back me up on that. He used to love his Gwenpool, but he just like never uses her at all anymore. So I think it's still fine to take her to like rank 4 and everything like that. I still think she's a great champion overall. But when it comes to rank 5, I'm not a big fan of that decision. And when it comes to using a generic Awakening Gem on Gwenpool, I'm definitely not a fan of that decision. At the end of the day, it's your account, and if you really like her, then hey man, do what you're gonna do. Like do whatever is gonna make you happy in this game. But yeah, if you're asking for my opinion, I'd recommend going with someone else. Still good, it just feels like the other champions have kind of surpassed her in what she was particularly good at. BG, what would you do? Put more Sig Stones in 5-star, rank 4 Sig level 20 champs, or put them into Blade? He's high Sig already though, 100 plus. It depends on the champion that we're talking about, ILSB. It really depends. Some champions like Hyperion, for example, don't need any additional Sig levels. Sig 20 is fine. Is more than enough, in fact. Some champions like Void, however, though, need a lot of Sig levels. And yeah, in a case like that, I would give the Sig levels to Void instead of Blade. So it really depends. I think giving Sig Stones to Blade is fine, though, even if he is high level already. I think he scales pretty well, both prestige-wise and like the ability. So you wouldn't be making a wrong decision going with Blade. To say BG Blade is that much better than her for almost anything because they are in the skill class. Not just the skill class, but they also, you know, they're also bleed based. But Gwenpool is more limited against bleed immune champions. They both lower defensive ability accuracy, but when it comes to and though Blade can't do it on every single champion, he does on the champions that matter. Blade gets around the nodes because of his increased power gain. So he gets around certain nodes like Plagued Mind much better than Gwenpool can. But it's not just Blade, too, at the same time. There's other champions that kind of don't do exactly what she does, but kind of fill the same role, kind of. I see Gwenpool as a DPS champion. That's how I look at Gwenpool. Yeah, she can also lower ability accuracy, and you know she's got Enervate on the L2. She can survive a special ability, so it's like DPS is not her only thing, but that is her main thing in my opinion. Versus somebody like Magic, who I consider to fill a completely different role because she can drain power and power lock and stuff like that, you know? So even like Stark Spidey, while Stark Spidey is definitely different than Gwenpool, I put them in the same category. You know, like clearly they're different, just the same way that clearly, you know, when we're talking about OG Vision and Magic, clearly those two champions are different, but they both fill the same roles. Same thing like Doc Ock. So they're fighting Doc Ock. It's another good example. I consider Doc Ock a power control champion. I consider Medusa to be in the same like the same league of or same category, I should say, as Gwenpool and Blade as well. Even though she can do some unique things. Buddy actually took my advice after hearing you say him rank 4ing his 5-star lecture would end in regret. He says he's going to wait until he has 8 tier 2 alphas to start, gives him time to get better options. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Your friend's making the right call by holding out a little bit. Gwenpool is a DTF champion 2018, or did I hear that wrong? DPS. DPS, definitely different than DTF. Although Thanatos is saying I'm totally DTF, wow. BG, do you like Punisher? He's okay. I think his L3 actually hits really hard. If you can get to his L3, it can be fun to play around with that. But he's just okay in my opinion. There's not much to him. I wouldn't consider him anything other than an arena champion. And if you get him awakened, actually, maybe he's in the top 50 for defenders. Maybe. Sometimes people can get caught off by his L2, and his L2 could actually hit pretty hard. And it's not the easiest thing to evade. Like those first initial hits, they come out really fast. Like he was pretty good on unblockable L2 before. Remember when BG was so happy when he maxed Black Widow? Yeah, man, I remember those days. Black Widow, not anymore. I still liked her after 12.0. It wasn't until 5.3 came out that I really was like, okay, I'm done with Gwenpool. Because it was that one node. What's the name of it? Spiked armor. I think that's what it's called, right? Where you take damage on whenever you crit the enemy, you take some damage, but defensive ability accuracy can remove that. Because her damage output is not strong enough. Like most of the hits that I was doing, you know, I didn't take any damage back to myself, but you know, when you have to hit the enemy 100 times in those fights, because 5.3 they have some stacked HP pools, you end up dealing so much damage to yourself. It is just not worth it. In short-term fights, she can still be okay, but in longer fights like that, no. Which is unfortunate. They need to do something else to Black Widow. Increase her damage. I don't know. Give her some kind of a cool synergy or something like that. Do something for her. She's a bit lacking. So I know it. I wish they would buff the original female champs heavy attack so they're not all the same. I like it. Just think they need some variety. They actually did update a couple of them. Electra used to be one of those old spin kick champions. They changed her. It probably just takes a lot of time for them to rework those animations. But I agree. Like, it would be cool if they could make them all unique. It is a cool heavy attack animation, so I'm not that mad that that's the one they went with. But it would be cool, of course. What should I do? Amino, what are you talking about? Let me see what your question is. I'm scrolling up. I don't see anything. I'm scrolled up pretty far. I see nothing. Am I just missing it? Or is there something to follow? 'Cause, yeah, I got nothing here. I'm at 29 mil, but I lost all the will to grind all of a sudden. Oh, damn, dude. You're already at 29 mil? And you lost the will to grind? I don't know, man. I hate to say end the grind when you've come this far. But I don't know, man. That's on you, man. I think maybe find a good movie to sit down to and watch or something like that. You know, what Cameron said, maybe grab a drink. Try to take your mind off of Arena, but still be playing Arena at the same time. That's about all I could offer up for advice on that one. BG, okay, what do you think of this War Machine? Is my favorite champion. for the hero side, and Loki is my favorite champion on the villain side. I mean, I think that's cool. I think those are some unique champions in this game, for sure. I'm not a huge fan of either one of those. But that's cool, man. Whatever your favorite is, that's fine. I'm always a big fan when people's favorite champions are not, like, just the strongest champion ever. Like my favorite champion for the longest time was Rocket. I had a blast playing with him. No pun intended, with his L2, throwing a grenade and blasting. But he was never seen as, like, the best champion ever, but it didn't matter. I still had the most fun with him. Hey, you're also 29 mil BG, long way to go. Oh, no, I understand, man. The thing is, though, I haven't lost my will to grind. It's not the number that I was saying is the issue. It's the will to grind part that Amino lost. Thanks, guys. We'll take 30 minutes rest and grab a drink. We'll see what happened. Okay. All right. BG just suggested someone to break their 10-year sobriety so they can possibly get Hyperion. Ah, crap. Have you been sober for the last 10 years, Amino? At streak 850, highest PvP streak ever. However, I think I've turned into a zombie now. Damn, Q-Bug. 850? Killing it, dude. You've got 120 more rounds than I do. Freaking killing it. Thought you meant something else when you said blasting. Talking about ass blasting? Rocket Raccoon is my best champ and I love him. Nice, dude. Very nice. Who should I rank for next? All 5-star unduped Green Goblin Ghost Rider or the god himself, Groot? Wow. I would go Ghost Rider for sure. Out of those three, no question. Ghost Rider. Is 4 million enough for Meph? Most likely Falcon, but you never know. You're most likely good, but I mean, if you've come that far, maybe you want to just pad the score a little bit just to be on the safe side. I don't know, but no, like you have a very high chance of that being more than enough. I hate when I get drained from arena and I want to quit. Yeah, like I mean, I've definitely had those feelings too myself, so I understand it. Gotta blast those oil/garbage companies in the ass. Maybe we'll do a little bit of ass blasting of our own. whatever those fist movements were, man. Oh man. I'm at 4.2 million right now. I just saw myself doing the fisting thing on the playback. Oh man. Your audio is behind in game BG. Don't know if you knew that. Yeah, sometimes the audio gets desynced. There's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. If I ever decide to quit the game, I'm taking my unduped 5-star Groot to rank 5. Damn, Swaggy Spoadster. That is like the ultimate. I'm done. BG, how's the grind going? Boosted yet or still waiting? I haven't boosted yet. I haven't boosted or refreshed my champions yet. Very soon though, like after the stream. After the stream, I'm gonna do one more round without refreshing, and then I'm just gonna start refreshing. I don't know how many units I'm gonna be spending, because I still can get like a good 4, maybe 5 million points without refreshing. This is gonna hurt, man. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. 29 million is good for the Hyperion arena. You can stop and chill with that very safe score. I'm at 27 million. You know what? Actually, I agree with Les Zarnian. Everybody can. If you're already at 29, you guys can stop. I just saw myself doing the fisting thing. Oh man. You could get a shake weight. Should I do that? Because technically I only need one hand to play arena, so with my other hand I could be shaking it. I should stop doing this motion immediately. I regret that. ABG, sometimes I don't play with music and I find it really confusing in the win animations because they don't have sound, especially with Hulk roaring silently. Dude, I normally play this game without music. That's like more normal for me. But that's interesting. So you play with the game sound but not the music? I don't think I've ever done that before. Damn, now just hit a trash panda, not rocket. These animals are on suicide grind tonight. Damn, dude, you hit a real trash panda? Well, rip trash panda. Imagine a rank 5 5-star Groot could actually be pretty annoying on certain nodes if you have Limber maxed. Annoying, yeah. Probably not enough to kill, but it could be annoying. Push to 40 for F's sake and get the hype, or get the dupe. Hype is effing incredible. I'm trying, dude. You're yelling at me to get the score as if I'm not trying. With my other hand, I could be shaking it. BG April 2018. Ah, God. Darn you people with units. BG, I managed to hit almost 1,100 units. Nice, dude. I agree with Cam. Push to 40 mil. I know 3 people I think are going for 40. No, I am going for 40. I've always said that from the start. I'm going for 40. When Kabam gives us rank down tickets, I want to rank down 5-star Ronin from rank 3. Ronin's pretty cool, man. By the time they come back with rank down tickets, maybe you won't need them, depending on what your resources are looking like. Play with game sound and no music. Started hearing that repetitive tune in my sleep. Damn. It is pretty freaking repetitive. Yeet finished yesterday, my time, with 32 million. Yeet's killing it, man. I was in Yeet's stream for a little bit over on Twitch. By the way, guys, Yeet is on Twitch. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are fans of Yeet and you're wondering how come he's not been streaming on YouTube lately, he's streaming. He's just doing it on Twitch. It's just like twitch.tv/YeetOS, I think. Oh God. Do you guys hear the sound right now? Just looping? It fixed itself. Spooky thought my hair was a toy. Womp womp. Oh jeez. Yo, what's going on, BG? What's up in Mega Mutant? How you doing, dude? Going for 40, you have a long night ahead of you? I sure as hell do, Battle Chips. Oh, damn. Speaking of Yeet, he's in here. Where the hell did you come from, dude? Have you been grinding here the entire time? What in the world? DJ BG. Yeah, man. I could have, if DJ Rare was here or something like that, man, maybe he could have done something. I don't know. Where's my boy Demiak at? Demiak, I think, is playing, what's it called? I think Demiak's playing Heroes of the Storm right now. Lurk mode? Yeah. Alright, that's what I figured. I mean, yeah, I guess you're just grinding away, right? Yeah. Hey, Brian Grinder Grant. You take out the E, man. It's just Grindr. Hey, Brian Grinder Grant. Why do I always forget about Old Man Logan's heavy is 2 hits? Dude, you're telling me, man. I've been getting hit by that guy's heavy attack for like over a year now, however long that guy was added to the game. He's getting nailed by his heavy attack every freaking time. It's like, you know what it is? It's not even that I forget about his heavy, it's that I think I can get my attack in before the second hit happens. It's just, yeah, it's me thinking I could do it, but then never actually being able to. Your response there is how I feel when you used to pop into my streams in the morning, BG. A little bit, Chris. Yeah. Dude, wait. So, oh man, I haven't been paying attention to the YouTube side of things the past like week or two. I know you said that you took a break from things for a little bit. Have you started streaming again? Because you got some good streams, dude. It's rare that I'm up that early in the morning, but still, whenever I am, I try to pop in. I'm scared of the result of the arena. I don't want to sleep. I hear that, dude. No friends. I'm playing Borderlands 2. Can't stop. Help. Oh, there we go. ABG, if I don't get Hyperion, I will unsubscribe. Dude, don't blame me if you don't get Hyperion. What the hell, man? It's not my fault.
Brian, why do you insist you're looking for other men nearby to have sex in public bathrooms with? No, it's just a cool way of spelling it. That's not at all what I'm saying. Hey Brian, I'm at 4.6 in hype. I'm just gonna settle for top 10% rewards, but I did a lot better than I have in the past several arenas, right? I'm trying to do better. No, yeah, that's good enough, man. You don't need to get the champions. You know that. All you gotta do is put a little bit of effort in, get some milestones. No battle chips. You've played a lot of Borderlands. I tried to get into it, man. Like my friend, basically, like when that game first came out, he told me it was a lot like Diablo, because there wasn't that many games that had that kind of an item system, I guess, back then. So he was telling me like it had some Diablo-esque qualities. I tried to get into it. Actually, back then, I think that was the last pirated game that I ever had. For PC, at least. Maybe there was a few other for console beyond that. I'm not sure. But I think that was the last pirated game I had, where my friend got me like a cracked copy or whatever. I tried to play it, and I couldn't get into it for some reason. I think it's just because I'm not that into first-person shooter type games. I picked like the sniper character, and I remember sitting there carefully lining up a shot, sniped dude right in the head, and it missed. And from there, I was just like, I don't want to play this game. And that was like it. That was all I did, pretty much. I lasted all of about an hour of playing with a friend of mine. They must be good games, though, because I know a lot of people have played the crap out of them. I worked with a guy who said that's how he like met his girlfriend, like playing that game, and they would just play that game all the time together. Yeah, I went to PAX and haven't been doing too much on YouTube. Okay, alright. Once I hit affiliate on Twitch, I do the gameplay there now. Ah, okay. Got it. BG, check Twitter. I sent you a video of my Master Rift crazy luck. Alright, I'm gonna check this out, even though I said I wasn't gonna give you another chance because of all the past trollings. I'm gonna give you one last chance. If this is a troll tweet, then I will never return to Twitter for you again, good sir. But I am gonna check it right now, because I do want to see what kind of crazy luck you're talking about. Oh, it's a whole YouTube video. I guess we can check this out. It's not that long. Skim through it real quick. Bananian? Delithius, I just saw your tweet. Deuce Wolf saying hippopotamus for my Hyperion name? Alright, let's... Oh, what? Dude, I just tried to play this video and like my computer was like crashing for a second there. It's insane. Encoding overload. Alright, we gotta be quick at this.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome.
Sorry, I gotta mute it. What do we got? Oh my god, I'm dying in this fight now. No! Ooh, we got the Cosmic Awakening Gem. Nice, dude. Congrats on the Awakening Gem. I would love to get one of those myself. Any Awakening Gem. High Speed Pursuit sending over $2 saying, "Sup BG, finally caught some of the stream again." High Speed Pursuit. It's good to have you back in here, dude. It's good to have you back in here. Dude, thank you for the $2. Oh Oh, it sent it over another $2 too, saying, oh, and always aim high when sniping. Just in that game, or are you talking about in any game? Either way, thank you very much for the now $4. Appreciate it, man. Ignored, confirmed. Oh, what? Did you want me to check something on Brian ignore my last because he knows it's true? What is this? Hang on. What is your last one? Good cover. Ryan, why do you insist you're looking... Oh, wait. Wait, I read that one already. The cool way to spell grinder thing? Was there something else? I read that one. You think it's a cool spelling? I do think it's a cool spelling. Take out the vowel, you know? It's cool. Good cover, yeah. Wait, no, it's not a good cover. It's just cool. You want to be cool, you take out some vowels. Sometimes you got to throw some Z's in place of the S's. It makes you infinitely cooler. A lot of games have a bullet drop. I do know that a lot of games have a bullet drop, but was that one of them? Because all right. So what my friend told me was that it was just like an MMO where, you know, sometimes you swing an axe and it misses. You know, you got to roll to see if you hit or miss. And because I just started out, like I had to level up my aim ability or something like that. Like it wasn't just from me not having good aim. Maybe that was a lie or something. I don't know. But at least that's what I remember, and that's why I was like, pass. You really like having sex with men in public restrooms? No, I do not. You stop saying that, damn it. BG, how do you save units? The second I have them, I spend them. Teach me your ways, please. You just gotta have that what's it called? You just gotta have that willpower to avoid the GMCs or other crystals, because those crystals, they are very bad value. They're a very, very bad value. It's fine to spend your units if you're spending them on like masteries or something like that, but otherwise, no. You just have to learn to avoid the crystals, always. I don't remember specifically if that game did. Okay. Borderlands has an accuracy mechanic. All guns have different accuracy, and you can get skills to increase accuracy. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so the friend was telling me. Alright. You're the one who loves Grinder. It's just a cool way of spelling it. That's all there is. Lil Joe, Seaton, Yeet, Lags, Cam. Wait, what is this? Brian, if your mom, who's my dad? What? I guess Laura? I don't know. BG, did you ever play a game named Chrono Trigger? I have not. I'm almost embarrassed to say that I have not really ever played Chrono Trigger. Like I'm fully aware of the game. I've watched other people play through it, like speedrun style, you know. I've listened to the soundtrack for it before, but like back then, when Super Nintendo was still like the system to have, I was very young. I didn't know about Chrono Trigger back then. You know, I had no money to buy my own games. It was just whatever games my you know, my family got me for birthday or Christmas or something like that. Oh, Google. Damn it, Google, you just signed me out of the chat. Hang on. Teach you to sign me out. Sign back in. I don't care. Gonna make me watch an ad on my own stream now? You piece of garbage. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of always wanted to go back and play Chrono Trigger, or at least play it on like an emulator or something like that, but I don't know, I just never did. I feel like I kind of missed it. I missed the boat. Chrono Trigger was fantastic. And look, I mean, it looks amazing. Heart of Chaos. What's up, dude, by the way? I'm trying to think now if I ever played... I think I might have played Chrono Cross. That's what it was called, right? On PlayStation 1. It was like the follow-up, but of course the reviews for it weren't nearly as good. I think that game has a good soundtrack too, if I remember correctly. 'Cause I listened to both. They're like really good background audio for when I'm like working on something and don't want to get distracted by like lyrics. Oh, actually, maybe it does have good reviews. 9.7 out of 10 for IGN. Then again, I don't know how much you could trust that. Rather trust the people who are like big in the community to see if it lives up to the previous one. Anyway, I can't remember if I played that one. I might have played a little bit of that one. I honestly can't remember. You know, actually, no. You know what it was? I don't think I played that. I think what it was is that I played Legend of Mana. I think I was getting confused. So there was also a follow-up to Secret of Mana, which I played the crap out of on Super Nintendo. It was a follow-up called Legend of Mana on PS1, and I played that a bit, and that one didn't live up to it for me. Didn't live up to the Secret of Mana hype. What about Super Mario RPG? I played that game. A friend of mine had, actually a friend of my brother's had that game, and we borrowed it, and I didn't beat it when I was a kid. Actually, I've still never beaten that game to this day, but I got really far in it. I put a lot of hours into that game. Super fun. Part of the issue about those games for me though is a lot of like the fighting style in those games have been kind of beaten to death at this point, so it's a little bit harder for me to go back to, and I almost don't want to like have a bad experience with it just because of that reason, you know? So I kind of feel like just watching videos that kind of explain the story and listening to the music, I feel like I get enough of the vibe of the game that I don't necessarily need to play it. The SNES Classic has Final Fantasy 3 on it. Looking forward to some downtime soon just for that. Nice, dude. That's another game I never played. Final Fantasy 7 was the first Final Fantasy that I ever played. I went back and played a few of the older ones. I played the one for NES. Like you know, the original Final Fantasy. I played some Game Boy ones, but those weren't actual Final Fantasies, if I remember correctly. I think those were... I can't remember exactly what series those were. Actually, I think they were in the Secret of Mana series, but they were like the Japanese ones, the Soken Detsu or whatever the hell they were called. I'm saying it wrong. But, yeah. First Final Fantasy I played was number 7. I played a few after that too, but... dude, they would have blown, like, oh man. They would have blown my mind if I played them on Super Nintendo when they actually came out. Because, yeah, like, of course, I've done the same thing for those games. I've looked at, you know, like, what the story is, and you know, I'll watch, like a 10-minute video kind of reviewing the game and going into all those details. And, dude, it's so clear when you look at some of the other games that came out for Super Nintendo, and then some of the games like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 3, it's just a different world, man. They were on another level. That was back in the old Squaresoft days. Night BG calling a night. All right, Eddie, thank you again, dude. Appreciate your generosity as always, man. Have a good one. Now that my Medusa is awakened, should I take her or my awakened magic to rank 3 ISO deficiency? Whichever you have more class ISO for, I would say. You wanna feed that class ISO. They're both fine though. Eventually you're gonna get them both to rank 3. There's either way you go is fine. You ever played any Mortal Kombat or Tekken type of games? Oh yeah. I played the original. I had the original Mortal Kombat. I used to print out all of the attacks and fatalities. Actually, not even print out, because I would just take a piece of notebook paper and copy them all. That's actually, wait. Yeah, this wasn't even a. This was back before before I could find this stuff on the internet. With those games, what I actually, now that I remember, I used to copy it out of magazines. I don't know if it was like Game Pro or Game Informer or something like that, but they used to have like ability sets printed out in those you know, in those magazines, and I would like write down like a list of fatalities to do so I can go to an arcade and look cool when I want to fight or something like that. I would fail nearly every single time. I would only be able to do like the real easy fatalities. Like I remember Scorpion had like the easiest fatality. It was like hold block and then like up up down down up or something like that, you know. It was super easy to pull off. That was like the only one I could ever get in at an arcade. I wasn't into Tekken. I will say I never liked Tekken. There's never been a Tekken game that I really enjoyed. I tried a little bit with like Tekken Tag Tournament or something, but I could never get into it. Mortal Kombat up until like the fourth one I liked. Like excluding the fourth one. So like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Trilogy, Ultimate, whatever those names were. I was into those. I think I always liked Street Fighter more than Mortal Kombat though. To this day, I still like Street Fighter more. About to pop open 4-star Crystal and Awakening Gem Crystal from Celebrity Challenge. Wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Who is a tougher boss in your opinion? 455 Medusa, Sig 45, or 455 Iceman, Sig 40. Medusa. Iceman, I mean, I suppose it depends on which tier you're in. Because for some people, if they make one mistake against that Iceman, they're done for with the amount of damage they've taken from the signature ability. But in the higher tiers, Iceman is no problem. You know, you take a bunch of damage up front, but after that, you know, you don't even have to intercept. You could take some blocked hits and then just bait out specials, and he's done. BG, my friend, just did his first Labyrinth run and got a skill awakening gem. He has an unawakened blade, so it's totally worth it. Nice. Very, very nice. Congrats to your friend. I used to do the same, dude, especially with the old GTA games. Who's your favorite character? Personally, Sub-Zero is mine. Actually, I think it was Scorpion. Like, I really liked Scorpion. Not just because he had easy fatality to do. Just that whole get over here thing. I played Sub-Zero too, of course. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else. I kind of like Liu Kang. Oh, once. Oh man, I don't know if this was in the second or the third one, but Melina was actually my favorite. At a certain point, Melina took over. She was like clear favorite. Never liked Tekken. This is just more communist propaganda. I don't know, man. I could just never get into Tekken. It always just felt weird to me. Like fighting games, they gotta feel good. They gotta feel like they can't feel clunky. And I mean, a lot of the old fighting games, Mortal Kombat included, you know, they felt kind of clunky. I guess they were just hard to pull off before people kind of figured out how to make them smooth experiences. But Tekken, I just always had that feeling about Tekken. Brian, today I got some Airhead jelly bean thingies, and as I was eating them, I thought, these taste familiar, but I can't remember where from. They almost taste like Airhead. Oh, wow. Wow, Thanatos. Wow, dude. Back when Hyperion first ran in the basic arena, his cutoff was 6.4 million, and the top 800 was about 8.5 million. New grinders have it so much easier these days considering they can use their 5 stars. Definitely, dude. Definitely a lot easier these days. Back then, I mean, technically back then it was also better compared to, you know, the content, because it was still mostly 4 stars. But yeah, no, it's way easier to catch up. I hear so many times people say like it's impossible for players to catch up in this game, and yeah, you're never gonna catch up like completely unless you just grind like mad or throw a bunch of money at the game. But still, new players can get caught up in terms of like their top team performance. They just don't have as wide of a roster typically. Night BG. All right, Chris, later, dude, or LaFleur, as I prefer to say. Yeah, yeah, Hyperion was like practically record-setting in the basic, but in the featured he was a little bit overlooked, I think. BG, which 2 should I upgrade? 4-star Dupe Mephisto to rank 5, or 4-star Duped Morningstar to rank 5, or 5-star Unduped Dorn to rank 3? I have rank 5 Mystic Mastery, and they are mainly for defense purpose. I think Morningstar. You definitely don't want to do Unduped Dormammu. He's got to be awakened to be a good defender. I think Morningstar is the way to go. Morningstar can be a huge pain in the ass, especially with 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. If they get her to an L2 and they evade the L2, they practically have enough power to you know, like use another L2 right then and there. BG, I have a friend who started playing like 2 months ago and is already swimming in 440s and all god tiers, and just spent money where I told him to, and kabam, hooked him up as a new player. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, man. That's pretty much how it goes. What's up, people? What's up, Lags? How you doing, man? Legacy, dude. You ready to, you about ready for this new game mode? BG, did you like Raiden from Mortal Kombat? Dude, John Wright, that's who my favorite was. Raiden was in the original Mortal Kombat, Raiden was my favorite. It's coming back to me now. Raiden was actually my favorite. I didn't really like him as the games went on. But what wasn't ability like flying bubbly or something like that, where he would spear you or whatever? Raiden was my favorite. Yeah, man, I'm ready. All right, dude. We're gonna have to get on Skype one of these days, man. Talk about it. Start planning it out or something like that. Like I want to be ready to go, man. Day one, I want to hop in there, start crushing it, dude. So maybe the day before, or maybe on Sunday or something like that, we could hop on Skype together and talk about it or something. I got Hawkeye and Science Gem. Is Hulk worth the 4-star gem, or should I go with Luke Cage? I prefer Luke Cage. I mean, they're both pretty good champ, especially as a 4-star. I think they're both really good, Hulk and Luke Cage. But I do prefer Luke Cage, and I recommend going for Luke Cage, unless you need a poison immune champion for like Alliance Quest or something. Is Luke Cage worth the Science Awakening gem to rank 4? I think so. Yeah. You might. I mean, if you want, you could save it for a potential like Void, who I think needs it more. But I think it's worth it. Do that Raiden yell again, please. Need a new ringtone. Fling bubbly. I don't know what he was actually saying, but I always said it as flying bubbly. Flying bubbly. Sunday is today. Oh damn. You're right. Dude, where did the week go? Holy crap. Wow. Man, the temptation to make dungeon jokes / comments Oh man, I'm surprised you've been relatively tame these past couple nights with the innuendo stuff. Star. Oh, actually, I think I know why. I think didn't Cade say he was like traveling or something like that, and he couldn't stream? I wasn't able to check to see if he was streaming tonight or something like that, but he hasn't got you all riled up. You and Tara and Cameron and whoever else. Ilac. Do I throw Ilac in there? I feel like he doesn't do as many of them. Maybe I'm just lumping him in there. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, man, sounds good. We could talk some strategy. All right, cool, dude. Was that an impression of Guile BG? No. What does Guile sound like? Sonic Boom or whatever you'd say. Sonic Boom. I can't do impressions to save my life. Luke Cage is definitely worth a generic, right, Brian? No, Thanatos. You don't do that. You give him a 5. Don't you dare give him a 5-star generic Awakening Gem. Thoughts on Mephisto cutoff. It is on screen, my thoughts, but go higher. BG's MK3 favorite was Striker. Striker, man. Like, I don't even remember Striker too much. Was he? I think Striker, wasn't he similar to, like, the... I can't remember now. Like the yellow dude. Was that the yellow dude that had like the yellow android looking dude or something like that? Or was that somebody else? I can't remember. Starfighter is maturing. She's almost all grown up. My eye is twitching. Am grown up and mature. Oh man. Oh, is that a wedding? Okay. Eye is twitching. You were saying that the other night too. Have you been down on those energy drinks still? ABG, Kamala Khan worth 4-star generic. Beginner me thought so. She's totally worth it, man. You made the right call. I don't need riling up. We'll finish. Oh Jesus, I'm not reading the rest of that. Good God. Wow. BG, does Mephisto need Awakening? If so, would you use a generic? He does not need Awakening. I do think that his Awaken ability is a good one. Worth a generic? Probably not, man. I think other champions need it more, and you're probably better off saving it for other champions. Cyrax, that might have been his name. Sector, that also sounds familiar. Triborg, that one doesn't sound familiar. Could be, though. Striker was the SWAT guy. Okay. I really don't remember. Striker was the New York cop with a beard guy, I believe. You know what? Let me pull up a picture of this, because... Oh! He had a nightstick, right? He always had a nightstick out or something like that. Let me look this up. Mortal Kombat 3, we'll say. Oh my god, dude. I kind of forgot how some of the graphics were back then. Where they did like, I can't remember the term for it, but it was like the real life thing, whatever. Wasn't totally animated kind of thing. Guess this is how he looks now. Yeah, he always had like this weird hand thing going, right? Little T-Rex action. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. That nightstick. Didn't he have this move where he would like kind of rush at you and like kind of like backhand you with it